So all this time, people are looking for the mark of the beast, and he who has wisdom explain this number: the number of a man, the number of the beast. Well, it's quite simple. The beast is a reference to the animal nature of man, the animals worshipped in ancient mythologies, including Babylon and Egypt. And what it means is that the number 666 is sort of like a Masonic formula for building structures, pyramids in different places in the world, squares, circles. These are all very basic geometric shapes that go into building things. They talk about the cornerstone, the capstone, okay? So the number 666 is the number of the devil, is the number of the secret societies, okay? And when they say your right hand and your forehead, it is your mind and it is your works. Faith without works is empty. So you see with a lot of gang members, I've noticed this when I was young, before I was really deep into researching secret societies. When I was probably about 9 or 10 years old, I would say that gang members have this very evil look to them. And then every once in a while you see a gang member who looks kind of sad, who doesn't have the evil inside of them. Basically, gang members are in different states of mind. One of them is the process of being used to evil, justifying evil. At first it messes with their head. This is wrong. This is what the devil does. We're siding with the devil. We're killing people. We're selling drugs. We're causing this misery. We're being selfish instead of selfless. And then after a while, they get used to it and they justify it. They say, well, I was poor. Well, life isn't fair. Well, all these guys are enjoying stuff. Why can't I have my piece? I want my piece. Me, me, me. So then that's when the evil comes to them. You see the same thing with police officers, gang stalkers, people in the military who are involved in secret society activities, higher ups in the military, politicians, etc., etc. Teachers, some priests, this evil kind of vibe from them. Vibe is short for vibration, you could argue. This evil energy, this evil presence, this evil appearance. So what you have is when you are building something, okay, when you are fighting for something, it used to be spear and shield, right? Your right hand was the spear. Your right hand was the sword. Your right hand was the club. So when you are fighting or building or creating something with the devil's influence, you have justified evil, you have sided with evil, you have accepted the mark of the beast. Okay, you are marked by the beast. You are spiritually marked, you are emotionally marked, you are physically marked in some cases because they have these tattoos and symbols, etc. You are psychologically marked. You are mentally marked. You are mindful of the beast's philosophy, school of thought, and ideology. You have taken on the beast's cultural norms and cultural values. Your inhibitions are tainted by the beast. Your proclivities are tainted by the beast. So when you have taken on the beast, you have accepted the mark of the beast on your forehead and on your right hand because you are fighting for the beast. You are working for the beast, making money. You are making works. You are building the beast's new world order. This is what is meant. It's quite figurative. It's quite an analogy. It's very straightforward, really. And the beast, you say, the reason why they had to say the beast instead of the devil, because if you just said the devil, it wouldn't cover the Babylonian mysteries, the mystery Babylon. It wouldn't cover the mystery schools if you just said the devil. You have to truly make them understand that these are the works that are being undertaken on behalf of the beast. Silly gang stalkers. It is now in the end that you understand. All I can say to you is repent and hope that God has mercy on your soul. You have accepted the mark of the beast. Only God can save you. I can't save you. Only God can save you. I can only point out what you have done. I can't make your heart contrite. You have to repent to God with contrition, to be absolved of your sin, of your ways. I'll say it one last time. The mark of the beast is 666, the cult of Pythagoras, Greeks. Look at Revelations. I know where you are in Paragonum, where Satan has built his temple or something like his throne. Somewhere in Revelations it says that to one of the churches, to the church in Thyatira or something. I forgot what it was. But he's talking about a place in Turkey where Greece occupied. It's no coincidence that Turkey are some of the biggest bootlickers to the New World Order in the Muslim world. No coincidence at all. You have accepted the mark of the beast. All you who oppose the will of God, you oppose the saints, you oppose the servants of God such as myself, you oppose the angels, you are working on behalf of Satan so you can get pussy, so you can get money, so you can have a nice apartment, so you can have a nice car, even if you're only doing it just to make ends meet. You accepted the mark of the beast. Yes, society is partially to blame, but you are also to blame. You made your bed, now lay in it. You are building your hut, your straw hut, in the depths of hell, so that when you pass away, it's waiting for you to burn eternally. It will be the kindle of your fire. The hut, the straw hut that you are building for the big bad wolf in hell will be the kindling for your eternal flame in hell. Either you repent and do the will of God and sacrifice your body in order so that your soul can go to heaven, or you sacrifice your soul so you can enjoy your short stay on earth, which to me is a no-brainer. What decision should you make? It's a no-brainer, really. It's a no-brainer. What I'm doing is, it's brave, yeah, it's courageous, it's righteous, but it's also a no-fucking-brainer, If I didn't do what I'm doing and I did what you're doing, then I would burn in fucking hell for eternity just so I can enjoy a short life of less than 100 years or so of this Babylonian bullshit, You've accepted the mark of the beast. Your actions, your behavior, your works speak for themselves. You know them by their works. You know false prophets. You know those who've accepted the mark of the beast. And now we live in a time where many, 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 many people accept the mark of the beast. Gang stalkers, the military, gang members, teachers at school, psychologists, psychiatrists, politicians. I mean, the list goes on and on of all the people who take the easy way out, as is what they perceive it as. The list goes on and on. You've all sold out. You're all despicable. You're all hypocrites. And when you burn in hell, don't be surprised. Don't be like, why me? I just did what I had to do to keep my head above water. You know what you were doing. Before I explained this to you, you knew what you were doing was wrong. You didn't put it together as the mark of the beast. You didn't put it together as Babylonian mystery schools have contaminated your brain and you have willingly accepted. No one put a gun to your head and said, be a gang stalker. No one put a gun to your head and said, be a gang member. No one put a gun to your head and said, be a politician who is corrupt. You made a deal with the servants of the devil, which is the same as making a deal with the devil. And you will burn in hell in exchange for whatever pathetic crumbs he has offered you and given you. Sometimes he just offers and doesn't deliver, and you still burn in hell. You made a deal with the devil. You're pathetic. You do not stand with God. You do not stand with the righteous. So why do you think you're going to stand with God and the righteous when you pass away? Oh, it's so funny because now these gang stalkers, they can't even mock me correctly because they're looking at me with awe because they know that I am what they want to be. The top martial artist, a real revolutionary, a real man of principle. They are a despicable, disgraceful, pernicious piece of filth. They know it without a doubt, so they look at me, it's with awe and respect. And they know I look at them like, you sniveling devil, you've accepted the 666 mark of the Babylonian mysteries and Satan himself.